Today, Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker spoke first among the 2016ers and delivered a new argument for why he's different than the rest.
There's a lot of great people out there who are thinking about or are currently in the race for president on the Republican side. And there are some people, there are some of those folks, particularly folks in Washington, who are really good fighters. They're fighting the good fight, they're waving the flag, they're carrying the banner, but they haven't won a whole lot of victories yet. And then there's some other folks out there that have done a really effective job of winning elections. A lot of them are friends of mine, governors or former governors who got elected and then got reelected. They've won a lot of elections, but they haven't taken on a lot of those fights. I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, part of the reason why I'm even thinking about what I'm thinking about, and we haven't announced anything yet, it won't until after the end of June when our state budget is done, I have yet to see anyone in the field or emerging field who's done both. I think going forward, we need someone who can fight and win, not just at the ballot box, but can fight and win the battles we need to move this country forward with common sense conservative reforms. That's what we need to move America forward.
All right, Mark. First of all, reminder our viewers to catch all the action from the SRLC over the next couple of days on our website. But come back to Scott Walker. How politically potent do you think that argument will prove to be?
50% of it is pure dynamite. Getting elected 3 times in Wisconsin, voters all across the country on the Republican side say unions, Democrats, threw everything they had on him, he could win. It's the other side of it where I think he's going to run into problems potentially. Jeb Bush eventually is going to argue that he was a more successful governor than Scott Walker was. People are going to start picking at his record in Wisconsin. He definitely can win elections. I think people are going to raise issues, at least, about is he been as successful a governor with the economy, particularly, as some say.
In the end, the electability argument gets you so far. And there's no doubt that Walker's record as a fighter and a winner in a blue state matters a lot. It's a good calling card. But this doesn't take the argument to the next level, right? In the end, people care about the ideas and what you're going to do for them and how you're going to actually put policies in place that they agree with. And we haven't heard, we've heard some of that from Walker so far, but this is more of a placeholder to me than anything close to a closing argument. Luckily for him, he doesn't need a closing argument yet. We're not there.
Right. The one thing this has in addition is confidence. And one of the things I've been struck by with Scott Walker, and I think part of his success within the Republican electorate is he's confident. He acts like a guy who thinks he can win.
He acts like a guy who's won 3 elections in the last 5 years.
He's a warrior.
Yes, he is. And look, there's no doubt that there's the same kind of hunger on the Republican side now for a winner that there was on the Democratic side back in 2008.